What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a little bit more of a springtime look because quite frankly, I am so over winter right now. I love fall more than anything in the world and I like the holidays, but by the end of the winter, oh good lord, do I need a break from the snow. So I decided that it's time for spring. Even though spring does not technically start for a couple of more weeks, I have decreed it's spring now. Doesn't matter, don't consult your calendar. I have been very inspired lately by the combination of more organic, like painterly shapes with some like really geometric lines. A couple of looks that have been like really lighting my fire for this combination have been this look over here from my girl Cathcraft on Instagram. So good. Please feast your eyes on the glory of this look. It is so good. Okay, I'll give you a second. And another great example of one that has inspired me to play with these types of shapes is this one over here by my girl Glow Away Meg. So pretty. Her work is bomb too. Please go follow both of those ladies on Instagram. They're amazing. Part of me wanted to take this look and go like really crazy with it and make the little paint splashes go all the way up like through my brows and stuff like that. But I decided to keep it a little bit more on the wearable side. But if you feel like taking it a little further, I'm not going to be mad at you about it. Before we get started on the tutorial, please take a moment if you have not yet and subscribe if you haven't already, because I would love to have you stick around, hang out, do some makeup, talk about makeup, do other things. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll be a cooking channel one day. No, I won't. I definitely will never be a cooking channel. But the point is, whatever I'm doing here on this channel, I would love to have you stick around for it. And please give this video a thumbs up because that really helps me out and helps more people see my videos, helps my channel grow, and I would just greatly appreciate it. So thank you in advance. So if you'd like to see how I did this springtime watercolory graphic liner look, stick around and keep on watching. The palette that I'm going to use as a base today is the Kristen Leanne Daydream palette. I think this palette is going to be perfect for what I want today because I'm trying to keep it really all in like the pastels sort of a range, but I want some difference in color and I also want some that are almost close to a neutral but not quite. First I'm going to pick up the color Daydream on a MAC 240S brush and I'm going to lightly put that through my crease as a very soft transition. I don't want it to be too much of a transition because I don't really need it, but my eyelids need a little bit of definition. Next from that palette, I'm going to pick up the color 1212, which is like a peach shade. This is so pretty when it's applied. It really gives you like that like bright, juicy peach color, which I have a hard time finding in eyeshadows. Usually I'm like, oh yeah, this is going to be peachy and gorgeous. And then it's like, it's a little fucking brown. You don't get that with this one. I'm using a MAC 224S brush and I'm placing that on the outer corner of my eye. I'm going to slightly wing that out very gently and bring it through the outer portion of the crease. I think I need a tiny bit more definition in the outer portion of the crease. So I'm going to go into the color Subscribe on a MAC 217 brush. I'm just gonna literally add just a little bit just in the outside corner to deepen it up just a touch. Next I'm gonna pick up this palette. This is the Versailles palette, which is from the House of Lashes Sephora collection collab. There's some really unique pastel blue shades in here which actually perform really well, which is very rare for shades like this. So I'm going to be using Antoinette and French Blue, these two in the top corner here. And I'm going to use them right in the inner corner area to create almost like a watercolor effect. I'm going to use the MAC 219 pencil brush. It has like a spot of something on it. I don't know what that's from, but we're going to hope that that's not a problem. And I'm going to start by dipping into French Blue and just packing that on in like little painty dabs in an almost random pattern. You don't want it to be too crazy and all over the place, but at the same time, you want it to look organic. I cleaned that same brush off on my color switch sponge. And now I'm going to pick up a little bit of this slightly darker, very dusty blue Antoinette. And I'm going to dab that in like little corners and create depth and just sort of use it to create dimension in that shade that we already put down. Before I continue adding depth and layers to that painty look in the inside corner there, I'm gonna go ahead now and add in the nice harsh liner. Nice and harsh really shouldn't go together, but in this case, it's just harsh in contrast to the rest of the look. I'm gonna float that line over my natural crease by a large margin, and just flick it out at the end. Now the trick is to try to match that on the other side. Jesus help me. Okay, so next I'm gonna add a little bit of a more opaque layer of colors. This is also from the House of Lashes Sephora collection, is the Art Nouveau liner. This is not intentionally made to promote this collection in any way, shape, or form. They actually sent this to me months ago, but the reason I'm using it today is because it has a lot of pastels in it, but it also just so happens that it's on sale. So if you guys are looking for like pastel-y stuff for spring, check out this collection. It's on sale on Sephora right now. So I figured it was a good time to use it so that you guys could probably get something on the cheap if you like it, you know what I mean? Take that pale green liner and basically do it in the same type of motions I was doing the eyeshadow in earlier, just like kind of dabbing motions and putting down that color in kind of like almost cloud shapes. And the reason that I'm using a liner this time instead of another shadow is because I'm going to place some of it over the black line. And the reason I want to do that is just so that the line can be blocked out a little bit and then like create like 2 layers of depth rather than everything that's pastel being under the liner. I'm also going to add a little bit more of that blue shade back in just to sort of soften it up. Just pick up the liner and perfect this a little bit more now that the other colors are down. All right, now that that line is pretty much where I want it to be, I'm going to go do the other eye and then pop on some lashes and some mascara. Okay, I didn't want anything that was going to overwhelm the softness of the pastels, so I just did a nude through the waterline. I actually didn't even put any liner in my tight line, and I used the House of Lashes Iconic Light Lashes, which are some of my favorite lashes. So yeah, I thought these were a good choice. I also just love these lashes. I wear them all the time. Next, I want to highlight, I'm going to grab my current favorite. This is still my current favorite. This is the MAC Hyper Real Glow. Put my brush into both of these and just hit the high points. For the blush, I want to keep it in that peachy family. So I'm going to use Benefit California blush. I don't know if you guys know this, but this is the best smelling blush in the entire world. If they bottled this smell, I would do my laundry with this. I would burn a candle of it. I wear it every day. It smells so good and like fresh. Oh my God. I'm just gonna pick up my BH number 2 brush. I feel like I have like a little bit of a hole in this brow over here, so I'm just gonna freaking go through it with the pencil real quick. I think that's better. Oh yeah, that's much better. And now, just gotta add a lip. For the lips today, I'm going to be doing one of my favorite, I don't know why this means favorite, but it does, my favorite springtime lip combinations. I'm going to be using Anastasia liquid lipstick in the color Soft Lilac. And to give that a little bit more depth and dimension, because it looks so bomb when you do this, I'm going to be using this lip pencil. This is the MAC Cosmetics lip pencil in the color Half Red. I don't know why it's called Half Red. Maybe because it's like kind of purpley or something, and that's like half red, half blue. I don't know, but it's kind of like a dark mauve. And here's the finished look. And that, my friends, is all for today's tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope that maybe you recreate it. I don't know if this is like really 100% the most wearable look, but I think it's like that like fine line between completely unwearable and like just wearable enough, at least in my opinion. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because I would really appreciate that. I would also really appreciate it if you would stick around by hitting the subscribe button and sticking around for the rest of my videos. Also, apparently it's a pretty big deal if you hit the notification bell, because YouTube doesn't really notify you otherwise anymore. So if you want to know when I upload a new video, hit that notification bell. I think you have to hit it twice in order to get notifications all the time. Really, it just gets more and more complicated all the time. But if you could do that, that would be fantastic. Please also go ahead and follow me on social media. I'm at Miss Quinface on Instagram and Twitter, and I'm also Nicole Quinn on Vero. Vero is great because I post all the looks from Instagram on there, but I also get to share other things with you, like direct links to things that I like so that you guys can see them, as well as direct links to my videos, books that I'm reading, music that I'm listening to. I don't know if it's gonna take off. A lot of people kind of seem to have mixed feelings on it, but I think it's a pretty cool way to connect with you guys, so I kind of hope it does. If you want to go follow me over there, it's just my full name, Nicole Quinn. Let me know what other types of tutorials you would like to see coming up for springtime, or if there's any products that you would like me to review. Leave me a comment down below and let me know. I think that's all I have to say for now. I feel like I've been rambling for a really long time, so I will shush my mouth, and I will see you in the next one.